kitchen with chefs Devan and Randy, super talented, and we are making lazy holiday pairings. So, what, are you offended by the lazy part?
No, I was just impressed that you complimented us. It's so kind of you.
Oh my gosh, I do it all the time. Why are you making it seem like I don't compliment you?
They may not know us, I don't know.
No, I tell them they're fantastic all the time. I coddle them like toddlers. I really do. They're fantastic. I do. Okay, so this time we've got a different pairing. We were working with eggnog before. What are we doing this time?
I wanted to keep this as simple as possible, but make it very exciting, and also bring something that's a little bit familiar, but a little bit different at the same time.
Okay.
So we're taking a little bit of inspiration from shrimp cocktail.
Yes.
So we have some pre-cooked shrimp here. Now I have to tell you, this is not something that I purchase very often.
Okay.
Okay, but this is simple, and we want to keep it really easy.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to pair it with like 12 other ingredients.
And the little shrimp are nice. They're a little pop. They're a little
Nothing wrong
sweeter.
with
They're
them.
beautiful. Yeah.
Nice and fresh. So we're going to get a few ingredients in there. Chef, avocado.
Oh,
I'm going to get
chef.
Chef to do that for me. Into here, let's put some classic stuff that we recognize, like the horseradish.
Yep.
That would go into here like a cocktail.
Yeah.
We have mayonnaise and we have ketchup. And these are pretty standard, but a lot of big flavors going on here. And then what I'm going to add in is a bit of salt. This is Kashmiri red chili powder, which is like one of my favorites.
Is it going to be hot? Is there heat?
It's not this. I mean, my hot may not be your hot.
It'll be hot to me.
It'll be hot to Randy.
Okay, all right.
But it's more vibrant and more flavorful.
All right.
Black pepper for the flavor. We also have a little bit of garlic powder going in here.
Nice.
I'm also going to add in some celery. Now, we're trying to make this lazy and simple, so you can omit or keep out any of these ingredients if you want.
They're all so good together.
Dill goes in there, and then we need
Yeah.
fresh lemon juice as well. So this is going to go in. I'm going to get you to mix this together while we talk about our crispy vessel.
Oh,
and if you're not doing the shrimp cocktail recipe, then you can do truffled mushrooms on top of here. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, now you're speaking my language.
So we have a papadum here, right? So this is essentially could be made of lentils, tapioca starch, rice flour could be in here, besan, chickpea flour could be in here. There's all different types. These ones have
Cardamom.
no.
Cumin.
Cumin. These ones have cumin. So this is like a Jira version.
I wasn't even looking up, that's why.
All good, all good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna place this down into the oil and place a spoon on top of it, and it's just gonna puff right up and get really nice and crispy
Oh, that's
on
like
us.
magic.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Here we
really,
go.
really simple.
That's
And it's gonna
cool.
spread out a little bit more.
Okay.
And it's just gonna take about 7 to 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Then at this point, what I wanna do is I'm going to simply drain the oil off it. You don't have to use your finger at home, it's totally fine.
Unless you want to flex,
showing off,
Dev.
really.
You can just kind of do this. And then what we're gonna do is remove this, and it's beautiful. This is such a crispy, crunchy vessel.
It's crispy, crunchy, but it's so light.
That's
Light,
it.
Right?
It's perfect
It's
for
nice and
almost
light.
anything.
It's got great
you can put anything on there.
Yes.
It'll suck up if there's a bit of moisture and it still stays crispy. It's gorgeous.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Now you can serve a whole dish in here if you wanted to, but what I do for this appetizer, and thank you for mixing that together,
No problem.
is once it chills, like this is 2 pieces right now.
Yeah.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the shrimp cocktail that we've made, and I'm gonna place this on top. And we have some avocado there, Chef.
Yes, Chef.
We can add some
That's
avocado
nice.
on top of here. And this is a very simple canapé that you can do. And I also prepared some at the back that I want to show you.
Oh,
so
good stuff.
Look how pretty and how neat
together.
this looks,
That's
right?
Beautiful.
It's very
That's
simple
very
for
nice.
everybody to do. And then,
Some more you want to say?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then when people are like, wow, how'd you learn to do that? Like, yo, chefdev.ca.
That's what you're going to tell them, huh?
Yeah.
All right. That looks beautiful. Now, we've been doing lazy pairings, as I said, and we're pairing this with what, Chef?
Well, I don't know if it's the exact pairing and if it goes perfectly, but I will argue that mulled wine pairs with everything.
So it's mulled wine, which would not be the first thing on my list to pair with this,
With
but you're
shrimp,
saying it works.
It totally works. Do you know
Okay.
why? Because this is
Why?
the season you can get away with mulled wine. And when people get out of their vehicles in your driveway, they can smell the mulled wine.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, what's going on in there? That smells like a good time. And then you hit them with the shrimp, and they're like, everyone likes shrimp cocktails. Now you're like 2 for 2.
Okay,
right?
all
in
right.
The
We're
entertaining
in. Mulled
district.
wine and everything. Mulled wine and
wine.
mac and cheese. Mulled wine and grilled cheese. Mulled wine and shrimp.
If it's on the stove, it's going to go.
It's good.
Dev asked me, what do you do with the leftovers? I said,
There's
I don't know.
no
I don't have a
leftovers.
clue, right? So what you want to start with?
I did
Like,
ask.
it never happened.
I did ask.
And this is a great thing to start, early in the day if you want your house to smell nice all day long, right? So that's
Yes.
fantastic. So we got 2 bottles of wine
cool.
here. Normally, I would use something I like to drink, right?
Yeah.
Because I like my guests. If you don't like your guests, just get that bottle from the basement that's been sitting there that, you know, is
dusty.
like, you know, dusty. It's kind of like, I don't know what that stuff is. It doesn't really have a label on it. It's got a, you know, it came from a weird place. Use that because we're going to flavor it up. So, you want to race?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh,
We're gonna do
let's
a funnel.
go. This is my kind of
3,
race.
2, 1. Oh.
That's a lot of wine.
Lefty.
I'm Canadian, so I say it's a tie.
There you go.
Both get a Medal of Honor.
We're both going to get a medal for that one for sure. Funneling's always fun. Okay, so now we've got the wine. We put it on the stove. We do not want it to simmer. We want just below, so nice and warm. Like, think of it as a red wine hug. We're going to go 3 sticks of cinnamon, which is a good time. We've got 3 cubes of sugar. And I don't know why the cubes taste better and look better, but, like, for some reason,
they're cute.
They just do.
Right? They just having fun in here now, right? Star anise.
Star anise, yeah.
Which is 2, maybe 3. Do you like that one?
Sure.
Little
I only
licorice?
like it in a mulled wine, to be honest with you. I wouldn't, because it's licoricey, right?
Yeah.
It's not a flavor I lean towards.
Use it
You
a
love
lot.
it?
And
I
you don't
love
necessarily taste it, really. I see my people in the audience.
Yeah, they're like, absolutely, yes, with the star anise.
You don't need a lot of it, so.
Okay.
No, it's my thing. I like a little bit of background. Cloves, not really my thing, but has to happen. Has to happen.
I'm okay
and
with
you know, this
cloves.
is one of these things that they kind of like, are you gonna bend this recipe? I was like, you cannot bend this recipe. It's the classic. It's got to go down this way. This is the way it has to happen in the house. And then cardamom, whole pods,
Elaichi.
little citrus in there, a little nice. You can go
What do you
heavier on
call
that.
it? Dev?
Elaichi.
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 You want to give me a
She
slicey
knows.
slice?
Yes, of course.
So we're gonna go half an orange, and you can be real rough with it, Dev. Real thin as well.
So just rough chop your...
Yeah.
Oh,
I like the
right.
pinwheels in
Fruit.
case somebody gets one in their cup, you know. It kind of looks cool.
Yeah.
But then the zest of the seeds, the whole 9 yards. And you could strain this, but that's not the fun. The fun is actually getting all the stuff in the cup.
Yeah.
So now we let that sit for a minimum of 10 minutes, but you can have this going all day long. You can throw this into a crock pot. This is a warm hug party. So here, oh my God. Just right up the nose, right up the nose.
The mulled wine facial.
It just punches you in the face, right? So then I just get a measuring cup because I feel like ladles like kind of spill a bit too much.
Yeah.
And if you are drinking this in the AM, Tracy, like, you know, then you know what you need.
My breakfast wine.
It kind of pairs perfectly in a mug.
And he put it in my Cityline mug, bless you. Very good. Cheers to you. Thank you, chefs. Did they do amazing?